Good morning, everyone. My name is not Alan, it is actually Neil. I'm delighted to be Neil this week, and I'm from Cooper Barnes Automotive. We're an accident repair centre, body shop, full service garage and detailer. Now, what I'm going to talk about this month is something I have touched on before, but I'm going to go into a bit more detail. The definition of an accident is an unexpected or unplanned event, so you can't prepare yourself for it. But what you can do is you can prepare for what happens immediately afterwards, which is why I created these things, which are called crash cards. I would urge all of you to keep one of these in your glove box. In fact, take a few, give them to friends and family. If you're unfortunate enough to be involved in an accident, pick this out and it tells you exactly what to do. Now, again, I've said this before, you go to the supermarket with a mental list, you go in, you scoop everything up, you get home, you're unpacking it, and your significant other says, "Did you remember bin bags?" No, and off you go and you go and get bin bags. So, shopping is the easiest thing in the world. But if you're involved in an accident, that can be very emotional, it can be very stressful, it potentially can be volatile. So any common sense that you may have is going to go out the window. That's why you pick one of these up. So, I'll run through very quickly what's on here. It says do not admit liability. Why wouldn't you admit liability? Well, firstly, you don't want to hold your hand up and say, sorry, that was my fault. Secondly, anything said at the scene of an accident is completely inadmissible, because it could be said under duress or stress, which negates its impact. Take pictures of both the vehicles and the surroundings. Try and get a timeline and as much evidence as you possibly can to submit to the insurers. If you've got a dash cam, even better. One warning on dash cams though, they can condemn and they can also clear. So be careful of the footage. Ensure you have the other party's name, address, mobile, email, insurer and policy number if possible. When you get their mobile number, the first thing you should do is call it. Because if they've given you auntie's number or they've transposed a couple of numbers because they're stressed and they're not thinking straight, the number could be different. Really? That time already? Oh my God. Okay, make, model and registration of the vehicle. Try and get witness contact details. Independent witnesses, absolutely fantastic. And then call the number that's on there. Even if I'm not doing the repair, the fact that you've called me, I can give you the right advice and set you on the right path. Tell you what you're legally entitled to and the correct way about going about the repair. If you are in a non-fault accident, whose insurance policy are you claiming through?
Yours, yeah.
You claim through the other party's policy. You don't even have to report it to your insurer. They've got no need to know. You're not involving them, they're not claiming. We can help you process that claim through the other party. The clock's turning towards me. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm Neil from Cooper Barnes Automotive.